What's up, guys? It's Nobleman Nick here, and this is the art of Dreadnoughts of Caraway Cavern. And these guys are the last figures from Avalon Hill that you can pre-order and get in October. And they're one of the first figures we saw from Avalon Hill on their board way back like 2.5 years ago or whatever it was. So this is the Pirate Squad. Big bulky guys. You got the shark with the big hook and the chain. The big lizard with the giant hammer. You got the big gorilla nader looking guy with the robot looking arm, and the big mechanical hammer type thing he has. So let's get into this. And that is some really cool art. There's the bio. Here's the figures. It's a crazy looking gorilla. Alright. We got a various planet. Ooh, probably because that's a gorillinator and they're obviously other things. All the stats are higher than normal there. Over here we got pirate, wild, varied species obviously. And in the back of the card, it's an average 80 points for these guys, but they're quicker than normal and have 2 life each. Another 2 life each. Even though they are big, they're still medium, by the way, though. But anyway, they can go with the new pirate hero we were just talking about. She gives all pirates on the battlefield, if you have an order marker on her, +1 attack, so they could have 4 attack. And then with their power, they have Mortal Blow. After attacking an opponent's figure, roll 1 attack die for each wound inflicted in the attack that was rolled. Inflict 1 wound on that figure. So basically, or for each additional skull roll, they get 1 extra wound. So basically, if you get lucky and you get 3 or 4 attack rolled on these guys, you're probably going to wound somebody, and then they're more of hero killers or 2 life squad figure killers, like when you're up against the bears or something. Because if they do inflict a wound, all of a sudden you have a 50% chance for every wound inflicted of inflicting another wound. So if you did inflict like 2 wounds, you're averagely gonna inflict actually 3 wounds because of the reroll. So that's pretty cool. And if you only inflict 1 wound, you still have a 50% chance of killing a 2 life figure, so that's cool. And they got other regular powers like we saw with the Knaves. Captain's Way. At the start of the game, choose a unique captain you control to be their captain. And Dreadnoughts roll 1 additional defense die against non-adjacent attacks when they're within 4 clear sight spaces of that hero. So it makes them better against some range. And then Captain's Orders. Before taking a turn with them, you may first take a turn with a captain or pirate hero that you control. So instead of just having the Knaves to bond with, which Knaves are fine, they're pretty good, now we have new figures we can bond with. So now if you have an army with the Admiral, these guys, the Knaves, and 2 or 3 other heroes, all of a sudden you have a really good pirate army with tons of figures that the Admiral can use to move around and get his increased attacks with. So last but definitely not least for the hero and this squad of this new October pre-order. So tell me what you guys think about that, and we'll see you guys in the next video.